Hi, it's Disney Girl back for a new adventure in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, the Halloween Feast. When a deadly threat crashes the Halloween Feast, it's up to you to protect Hogwarts. Prove yourself as a Hogwarts defender to receive a special honor and outfit. So in my last video, we finished part 1, so today we are going to continue with part 2. To protect Hogwarts from Fenrir Greybacks, Nefarious plan, you and Cecile Lee search for leads. So there's 2 days and 19 hours left. So let's go ahead and try and get through part 2. There are 4 parts that we have to go through, so this is only the second one. Gather evidence.
I hope you've been studying up on werewolves because it's time to hunt for evidence in the training grounds.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the training grounds here to gather some evidence. Hagrid.
Did Dumbledore tell ya me hut was almost overrun by werewolves?
Fang. Woof! Marula, ugh. That's the girl who was attacked by werewolves? I should feel sorry for her, but that's just not something I do. Ah, what a snake. I learned everything I could about werewolves and Fenrir Greyback, Mr. Lee.
Well done. I trust you remember Miss Lebowska.
Yes, of course. Hi. Thank you so much for saving me. I'm CHIARA. I'm Lily. Nice to meet you again. You know what I mean.
Enough of the pleasantries. We have werewolves to capture. I've asked Miss Lebowska to tell us everything she remembers. We should also research the area for clues to Greyback's whereabouts.
What should I be looking for?
Fur, fangs, werewolf bits and bobs.
Good thing you're an expert. He doesn't really seem like much of an expert, guys. I think we'll see that in chapter 2. And I'm sure as we go along, we'll see that he's just not... he just looks almost like he's not who he says he is. It's kind of weird. So we only need 1 star, which I just got. So even if you let the timer run out, guys, like if you're low on energy or something like that from continuing from the first chapter, don't worry. It's super easy to get through the first star. And if you have to let your timer run out, it's not a big deal. I don't know who this other Slytherin girl is, though. I think we saw her before, but, like, I don't know what her name is. Success! And I got all the stars. Thanks for telling us what happened, CHIARA. It will definitely help.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any clues to werewolf whereabouts. I never noticed how well those words go together. From now on, I think I'll call a werewolf's whereabouts werewolfabouts.
Oh my goodness.
Save more time for capturing werewolves by combining 2 words into 1. It's ideas like that that make me the pride of the werewolf capture unit.
Brilliant. What do you do with the werewolves after you capture them?
He's amazing. Go Madam Hooch. This guy is just like, does just not all layering. So this class as well, we only need 1 star to get through. So again, if you just let it expire, it is not the end of the world. So what do you guys think of this event so far? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's pretty cool, but this guy is a little bit strange. I'm wondering if there are any werewolves at Hogwarts, like students. Success. Class is finished. Ask your questions. Where were you when the Halloween feast attack took place? At the feast, drinking pumpkin juice. I wouldn't have pegged you for a fan of pumpkin juice. I'll give you one more question. Have you ever seen a werewolf on school grounds? If I have, it's been in human form. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about werewolves walking around Hogwarts in human form. Don't be too hard on yourself. Madam Hooch and I are highly trained professionals in our given disciplines. Don't put us in the same sentence. Yes, of course. Thank you for your time. If you happen to remember anything else, you can always contact me at, I won't. Very well then. Come on, Miss Granger. Hopefully Mr. Filch will be more helpful. I highly doubt it. Unless he likes this guy. Interview Filch. I don't know what you want from me, but you best come to the corridor and make it quick. Angry Filch. We're not gonna get anything out of this one. There's Mr. Filch and Mrs. Norris, of course. What do you want? We'd like to ask you a few questions about the recent werewolf attack. I'm silly with the... Mrs. Norris doesn't like you. Animals tend to have that reaction to me. I've been told I have a very masculine scent. That's another way of saying you stink. Huh? I never thought of it that way. It's the way priggish twits demean your character. They call it euphonium. Euphemism? What? It's called a euphemism. I'm pretty sure a euphonium is a musical instrument. That ain't right. I'm fairly certain Mr. Filch and his hissing cat are correct, Miss Granger. There's no such thing as a euphemism.
You three are the experts.
That's right.
Do you know anything about werewolves, Mr. Filch?
Why should I tell you anything?
To protect the students, you can use your shackles. Dumbledore wants to help. Okay. I feel like if we said you can use your shackles, he would just do it. But I think going with Dumbledore, he'll also help. Dumbledore wants all of us to help get rid of these werewolves before they infect the school.
Like I don't already have enough work to do in this castle. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know about werewolves.
Ooh, he's mad. But hopefully he's helpful, so another hour. Wow, there are a lot of these quests, that's for sure. They're not making this event easy for us. Keeping us on our toes. I loved the most, like, when they zoomed in on Mrs. Norris and she was just hissing. Success. Thank you, Mr. Filch. That might actually be quite helpful.
Absolutely. We speak with Professor Flitwick and see what he knows about werewolves at Hogwarts. You better tell the headmaster that I helped.
So mean. Mrs. Norris doesn't like us, I don't think. Interview Professor Flitwick. I have a bit of time before Charms begins, if you'd like to talk. Wow, lots of dialogue here. I definitely do love that part, though, of this event. They really went all out with this. I want to know more, though, about that girl, CHIARA. I feel like she's got, like, a secret or something, or I don't know. I'm just not quite sure what happened to her and why she was attacked.
I remember sitting in that very seat as a student in Charms. Unfortunately, that's about all I remember.
Wow. But did he sleep through the whole thing?
I wonder if the werewolves capture unit is looking to hire any cowards.
Yeah, don't think so, Ben. You would be horrible up against a werewolf. Trust me. Charlie!
I drew a picture of a dragon eating a werewolf.
Is that Charlie Weasley? Ooh. Is he in our class? I'm just gonna pretend anyway. And I don't know if he's in our year.
Professor Flitwick?
Yes?
I'm Cecile Lee with the Werewolf Capture Unit. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the recent attack.
I was preparing the frog choir to perform at the Halloween feast, so I'm not sure I can be of much help.
Not to worry. Everyone else has been fairly useless thus far, so our expectations for you couldn't be lower.
I'm flattered. I'll tell you everything I know about werewolves at Hogwarts after class. Alright, so now we gotta do a Charms class. The only person I hope we don't ask is Professor Snape. That would just be horrible for us. It will never end well. And I feel like Snape would hate this guy. Don't you think Snape would hate this guy? I'm not the biggest fan of him, that's for sure. Like, if we never met, I wouldn't be disappointed.
success. Class has ended. What would you like to know, Mr. Lee?
Have you ever seen a werewolf on school grounds?
If I had, I'm not certain I would tell you. Why is that? Because werewolves are victims. I don't believe they should be trapped, prosecuted, and destroyed.
They might be victims, but that doesn't change the fact that they're bloodthirsty.
I'm quite certain that most werewolves manage their condition without hurting anyone.
Well, I'm quite certain that I'm the only werewolf expert at Hogwarts.
You're wearing a uniform, so it must be true. Tell me, Miss Granger, have you been impressed with Mr. Lee's expertise? He seems to know what he's doing. He has no clue what he's doing. Do you think you could do better? Yeah, I'm gonna say he has no clue. Honestly, he has no clue what he's doing. If I were depending on Mr. Lee to save us from the werewolves, we're doomed.
I'll remember that, Miss Granger.
You should visit Hagrid. He has verifiable evidence that something wonderful can come from werewolves. The Halloween Feast Part 2 is complete. Yay! So we have 2 more parts to go. So the next thing we will be doing at the start of the next video will be Part 3 and meeting up with Hagrid. So I'm very, very excited about that. So thanks for watching another Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, the Halloween Feast adventure video. So make sure to give this video a big magical thumbs up and we will see you guys for the next one.